Welcome back to Cynthia Untamed. My name is Cynthia Nyongesa. This is your youthful and educative platform. Follow me on Instagram at CynthiaOprah_Nyongesa. I've done two videos where I was talking about two hashtags, one on racism and colorism and another one on mental health, KE. Please do check them out. Today we are talking about hashtag #IkoKaziKE and hashtag #ShareMyHustle. The rate of unemployment in Africa is really huge. It's really high. There are times I read statistics giving it at 60%, sometimes it's 70%, depends on the organization. All I know is that it's really high and many young people do not have jobs. So the hashtag #IkoKaziKE is a hashtag that's been used by people sometime to advertise jobs. So go check it out on Twitter or any other social media platform, but it really trends on Twitter. You'll be able to see conversations about how you can get a job in Kenya, how to write your CV. You'll see organizations are talking about events where they're talking about empowering young people to get jobs, empowering young people to start their own businesses. Hashtag #IkoKaziKE is really a toolkit that you can trace all these conversations in one place. So do check it out and let me know if you followed this hashtag before and you've been able to get a job. I'd really like to have a conversation with you, or just comment in the section below and let me know how that experience was for you. The other hashtag is hashtag #ShareMyHustle. It's very similar to #IkoKaziKE, but what I've seen in this #ShareMyHustle is people with very big accounts with a large following are telling people to sort of advertise themselves. So they say, guys, I'm going to support small business owners today. If you have a small business, come and comment below, share your hustle. So people come and talk about it. People who have branding businesses, marketing businesses, law firms, clinics, they go and they share there. And people who are looking for services can then trace them through #ShareMyHustle. What people are also doing through #ShareMyHustle is they're also using it to advertise their own jobs. So if you have a company that's doing marketing or branding or influencing, or a law firm or a clinic or a school, then you just go and share your services there and people are able to see. So if you're digitally savvy, this is really a hashtag you do not want to miss. You will see very interesting stuff there. People commenting, looking for opportunities. Others are even sharing tips about how they got their first jobs, how they did at an interview. Really, you need to check hashtag #ShareMyHustle and hashtag #IkoKaziKE. While we talk about hashtag #IkoKaziKE and hashtag #ShareMyHustle, let's also have a conversation with the young people. Now, young people in today's working community need to be street smart. It's really important for you to go to school and get a good education. That is good. But you also need skills. For example, if you are a lawyer, you've gone to the university, you've studied law, you've gone to the Kenya School of Law, you've graduated really well. Now you are in a law firm and you do not even know how to communicate with people. That is a skill you really lack. If you do not have skills for life, trust me, your degree is not going to take you anywhere. It will not. People are looking, yes, for the papers, but they also want to see what skills you possess. Now, I have not worked in the media industry, but I was also seeing this conversation where people were saying, in this country, you don't need to study media for you to work in the media space. You can just be anyone and appear and start working there. I have not worked in that space, but what I also know, or what I have seen working to an advantage for some people, is the fact that they discovered early in life to build their social media presence. Let's be honest, media houses are looking for a following. People are looking for a following. So you see, if you build your online presence, you're doing your stuff there, maybe you're doing something about beauty or you're doing something about lifestyle, and this TV station wants a host, they're going to call on you. And most probably, maybe you never even studied that course, but it's because you have a skill for life. And I'm not saying do not go to school. Go to school, because let me also tell you, you never know, someone might just decide to ask you for papers. So please be safe, have your papers, and have your skills. Yes, have both. To survive, you must have both. I do not know many people who've survived with either skills only or a degree only. That's me. Which is why I think it's important to build your skills and build your academic profile as well. So that in case anyone asks for either, you are safe. Yeah, so please, if you can build a following, maybe you want to work on TV, build on a following. Start slowly. Just start posting content that is very useful. Provide value to your audience. That is really important, and maybe you will get that job. I have not worked in the media, but this is really my personal opinion. It's really important for you to have skills, and this is not just the media, this is really any other space. Make sure you have skills for life. Make sure you're technologically savvy. If you're working in a technology company, know how to create apps. Start learning online. Start learning how to code. Can you imagine how that will really help? If you have a computer science degree and you can solve really complex solutions, that is what the employer today is looking for. They're looking for someone who can solve solutions chap. Real chap in Kenya means really fast if you're watching this outside of Kenya. Yes, so they really need people who solve solutions. Who bring solutions to the table. Another skill you need is the skill of interacting with people, public speaking. You never know when you'll be called upon to do a speech or do a presentation. So you really need those skills. If you're studying mathematics, know how to use your mathematical formulas to solve the world's global problems. There are so many problems in this world. Create stuff. If you're an engineer, find solutions for people. Find solutions for how people with disabilities can move from point A to point B without struggling. That is the essence of your degree. Don't just have that degree and wait to get a job. Get skills. Skills are really just get skills. For goodness sake, get skills. Skills are really important. It may not sound fun doing all these things, but trust me, the modern employer is not just looking for papers. That is the reality of Africa. That is the reality of the world. So continuously build on your skills, and if you can, your academic profile as well. And I especially urge young people who have had the opportunity to go to university or college or technical vocational centers, whatever it is, if you have the chance to higher education, please take advantage of it. There's so many clubs and societies within your schools. If you cannot start your own organization, go and be the leader of Kenya Model United Nations. Go and lead ISEC in your school. Go and lead, I don't know all those clubs that you have in your school, robotics, all that. Be the leader. You don't have to start an organization, but you can be the leader of that organization. So that because right now people are asking for 5 years of work experience. Where are you going to get 5 years of work experience when you've just graduated? Honestly, I do not know, unless you started working at 16. And most probably you are not doing even a formal job. Where are you going to? I don't even have 5 years of work experience. So where will you get that work experience? Start building on it, such that even if you do not have 5 years of work experience, you have skills for life. You have skills for employability. That really is so important. And just as we talk about that, check out opportunitiesforafricans.com. Opportunity desk. You'll be able to see a few opportunities that you may apply for as many as you can. You just never know. Usually I have a challenge with open applications because you just never know which applications have people who have already been pre-selected. That is also the reality, but I do not like to take chances. So whenever I see an opportunity that is open, I just try, because you never know. In this world, you just never know, so don't live with regret. And I can tell you, like, these 2 websites, I've gotten a few opportunities. I applied for Next Generation Women Leaders Award by McKinsey once. Through this website, I was interviewed. I was not selected, but at least I made it to the interview stage. So I know the website is legit. I also applied for the World Bank Youth Summit through these pages. I managed to attend it in Washington, D.C. I applied for the Global Festival of Action on Sustainable Development Goals. Through this website, I got it. I applied for the ECOSOC Youth Forum through this website, and I was selected. I was supposed to go to New York in March. to attend the ECOSOC Youth Forum, but that did not happen, unfortunately, because of Corona. But what I am saying is that these two websites are legit, but also be careful, especially with people who will ask you for money to get an opportunity. If people ask you to pay, please be very careful. Be very careful. And especially if you want to, and especially if you get like opportunities from either of these websites or any other website, go to their main website. So for example, you've gotten an opportunity by company XYZ. Google company XYZ and check out that website. Ensure that the logos match. Ensure the brand colors match. Ensure the opportunity has also been advertised on that website, because you never know. People are con men here. Also check the email addresses. If someone is saying they're giving you a job at the UN, check that email address and see if it ends at un.org, because sometimes it's usually at gmail.un.org, like some very weird emails. So please be very careful even as you apply for these online opportunities. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching Cynthia Untamed, your youthful and educative platform. Check out my digital platform, CynthiaUntamed.com, where I feature the stories of young mobilizers, influencers, motivators who are positively impacting their communities with very limited resources. Until next time, see you.